I'm now going to click on Carl Jones and I'm going to get started with adding a new assessment to his profile. If I want to write some notes about the reason for referral, before I forget about why the patient was referred, I can then write these reasons over here. I can enter some notes. I can enter whatever information I want, all from my referral. I can click save and then I can go out of my notes. If I want to add some information about the reason for referral, say the child was referred because their ball skills are poor and their balance is poor and maybe their handwriting is poor, I can enter those therapy areas and then I can easily refer to them when I start my assessment. At any point, I can click on the save button and my assessment notes will be saved in draft format until I'm ready to actually start my assessment. Okay, now I'm ready for the interview. So instead of writing interview notes on your computer or on a piece of paper, you can now enter all of your notes from the beginning of your referral and your interview onto the patient profile. So I'm going to click on the text button and I'm going to write my interview notes and I'm going to enter all my information about my interview. And at any point, I can decide whether this note should be shared with the clients or if it should be a therapy-only note. This means that only the therapists connected to the patient profile will see these notes. I can then click save. I am looking at my notes that I've written. I can see which ones are therapy notes because they're in orange and which ones are shared notes. So at any point, I can go back into those specific notes and I can update them. I am now in my actual assessment and I want to enter information about my assessment. So I want to take a photo of the pencil grip and I'm going to put in information about the pencil grip. You can write whatever description you would like to about a photo or a video. So if I have a specific video that I would like to add from my assessment, if I'm maybe doing a speech assessment and I want to add a specific video about the assessment and about the speech, I can take a quick video or upload a video. If I am doing an OT assessment and want to take a quick video on hopping or star jumps, I can take a video and I can enter my notes about that video. You can see how you can now look at all your videos and photos and notes about the assessment. Once you've finished your assessment and you have worked through all your assessment findings and you have scored your child in terms of their assessment findings, you can now come and update all the information from their assessment. You can see that we have created the opportunity for you as a therapist to add a range of ratings. So you can either add a poor rating, a below average rating, an average rating, above average rating, or Excel. We've done this so that you as a therapist can also show the child's strengths as well as the areas that they're struggling with. If you are maybe treating an older patient where social skills like eye contact and joint attention aren't important, you don't need to enter information about that. You can just leave out social skills and then only add the relevant areas. Once you've added all your assessment findings, you can click on each specific therapy area to add additional detail if that's what you would require. So if you want to add additional notes about the proprioceptive system, you can click on text and then you can write additional notes. You can add as much as you would like. And these notes will be specifically tagged to proprioception. If you would like to add a specific photo that is related to proprioception, you can upload that photo and it gets added. If you would like to add an assessment result, you're going to click on Add Assessment Score And then you're going to find the specific assessment that you have used for this patient. So if the school form came out with definite difficulty, you can then enter your result for the school sensory processing measure. Then you can add the home form. So you can see that we have uploaded various assessments onto Specialty. If there are additional assessments that you would like us to add, you can simply click on the button that says Request a Test. If you click on Request a Test, you can send us exactly which test you would like us to add to Specialty. By sending us a request, we will be able to add a large library of assessments to Specialty so that when other therapists are logging in and signing in, they can find all the assessments that they would like to use and enter for their specific patient. You can see I'm now adding a test to visual discrimination. I am now needing to put in the specific result from their TVPS test. I'm going to say that this patient got an 8 out of 20. And I know that that was poor, so I'm going to keep it at the poor rate. If you would like to add a document, you can easily do that by clicking on Document. Then what you do is you are going to scan by taking a photo of each page of the document. So you easily line up your phone and you can add all the different pages of the document. Take really nice pictures and you can then page through the different pages of your document. You can also give your document a title. Once again, you can also change the status of your document. So do you want that to be therapy only or shared note? If you may be uploading sensory processing measures so that you don't keep the little pieces of paper lying around, you can take those photos and you can decide whether you want it to be shared or therapy only. So once you're ready with your specific report, or if you have another report from another professional, you can then upload that report to the assessment document. You can then click Continue. You can upload the duration of the assessment, the time of the assessment, and the date of the assessment. If you would like to add additional notes for your next session, you can write yourself some notes here. If you are ready to click Send, you can click Save and Send. If you're not yet ready, you can click Save as Draft. I'm going to click Send. The email notification about your assessment gets sent to the patient either being the patient themselves or the client.